Hello, I'm Peter Brodie of Success Parenting. Have you heard the statistics coming from the Children's Society about the number of children who feel unsafe? It's 39%. That's not that far off half of all children in the UK feel unsafe. And that's something which really concerns me. The other thing is that if 39%, based on a survey, say that they feel unsafe, what about those who actually feel unsafe but don't admit it? I think there are probably a lot of those as well. It wouldn't surprise me if the figure is actually double. I certainly think it's well over half. And there are some people who can and some people who can't do something about it. As parents, I think we can. And what I'd like to introduce you to is an idea where you can not only do something about your own children's feeling of safety, but you can also do something on a much larger scale without actually having to feel that you're giving your life away. In fact, I think you may even find that you get your life by coming along with my ideas on this. So, first of all, can I just say that Success Parenting isn't telling you how to be a successful parent. There's plenty of information, plenty of advice, too much, quite honestly, I think, about how to go about parenting. And a lot of that advice conflicts with other advice from experts. Really, you are the expert in bringing up your own children. Who else can be? Who else sees them to the extent that you do? Who can really advise you on the best way of communicating with them, of getting their cooperation, on helping them to do well at school, and so on? You are the expert. What I'm here to do is to help you to understand the impact you are having on your children and how you can make that impact as positive as possible and empower your children to do really well in life. And doing really well isn't just making loads of money or having a good job. Doing really well is feeling satisfied about making a contribution to the lives of others and a contribution to our world. That's what real success is. If we can get paid in the process, if we can get a really good income, which I think probably everyone can, so if we can get a really good income from it, then that's fantastic. And after all, money is simply circulation. It's simply value in circulation. Money could go around 10 times as fast. And it means that everyone would have plenty. It's a strange kind of thing, but it's actually true. If you think about it, okay, there are the government taxes and so on, but if people spent their money more freely, there probably wouldn't be any need for such a high rate of tax. It means the government would still get its money, but it would get it in smaller amounts, simply because money is moving faster. So I think it's possible for everyone to have enough and everyone to be more than they can imagine in life. If this idea sounds appealing to you, then please stay with me just for another couple of minutes. And I'm going to explain to you what the program I'm putting together is about. It's the Success Parenting program, and it's starting with something I'm calling Bright Children, Bright Future. I'm going to be putting out some videos over the next week for you to watch, and I'm also going to be doing some Facebook Live presentations where I'm going to be asking you to give me your feedback and to give me some idea as to whether I'm going in the right direction with this. The idea is to empower you as a parent to learn how to empower your children in their own lives, and also to empower your neighbours to cooperate with creating a safer environment in your own locality. And some of your neighbours may even want to inspire other parents in the school, of children in their schools, to adopt a similar kind of approach, so that whole schools can actually change in the feel of a school can change from one where education doesn't really seem to be very important to one where everybody is embracing education fully. This kind of thing is possible. And when we believe it's possible, it's something we can bring about through our own determination. I mentioned that I'm going to be putting out some videos and doing some Facebook Lives. There are going to be 6 altogether, and they're going to focus on the following things. The first 2 are going to focus on our own childhood experiences and how we feel they have created us in the kind of way we present ourselves today. And the second 2 are then going to look at how we impact our families and the kind of family that we would like to have, and how we can make changes to ensure that everyone in our family feels empowered. And the last 2 are going to look at the impact we can have on our local community. The concept is that if we invite a group of neighbours, parent neighbours, into our own home and say, let's all get together in a mastermind where we're going to help each other to become better parents and to inspire our kids and to empower our kids to do well in life, I think there'd be a fairly good uptake. It may not be quite what you want, but there'll always be other parents who are on the sideline looking on, waiting to join in as you become successful. The result will be that your neighbourhood becomes more secure, so that your children will feel safer in your own immediate neighbourhood. The other thing is that the school will feel safer, and your children will feel much better about going to school. It's going to take some of the stress off teachers who don't know where to turn because they're being told how they should do things, and at the same time they're finding they don't get the cooperation of their pupils because actually what is being expected of them isn't what the pupils want. And unless you have an education which you want, you're not really going to respond to it very well. So it's going to help everyone in all directions. It can then spread beyond your neighbourhood, because as parents in your children's school are brought into groups, they will then want to start groups in their own neighbourhoods. So this is going to go beyond the videos I'm putting out this week and the Facebook Live sessions into a program which you're going to be able to subscribe to if you wish and become part of the whole Success Parenting movement. I think it's going to be fantastic. And I'm committed to making it fantastic. I'm committed to helping everybody who joins me in it to get the absolute maximum out of it and to be able to provide the maximum possible value for their children and for their neighbours and neighbouring children and communities, any community that they belong to. It's something which is different from anything which has preceded it, because it's an amalgamation of a lot of different ideas. I've been doing various trainings and things for the few years since I retired, and in these trainings I've come across new ideas. I've brought them all together into one big project, which is what the Success Parenting is. And actually, Transformative Teachers is going to be coming on board next year. So that's going to make a further impact on schools. It's all very exciting stuff, and if you feel interested by what I've told you so far, please like this video and make sure that you're here tomorrow, because tomorrow is when the first training video goes out. And actually the training videos are going to be very short because they're simply going to introduce you to the Facebook Live things. Everything will be wrapped up in a podcast. You'll have that podcast for as long as you keep it. That's it from me, Peter Brodie of Success Parenting. Bye for now.